Joplin 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, we have a guest. Sorry, I work at the Buckle. We're at our new location, 405 Geneva Avenue. We have a guest who is threatening one of my other teammates, and he is about to get physical because he's all up in his face right now.
Is it a white male, black male, Hispanic male?
White male. He has a face mask on, camo face mask, all over, like a gator style, so it's hard to see his face. Okay,
camo shirt, coat.
Just a face mask.
But I mean, you said
he's wearing a leather jacket. He's wearing a leather jacket. He has a red hat on, tan in the back. He just left, but he was getting very aggressive towards my teammates. He's walking towards Target at the moment.
So southbound?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get him headed that way.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Hello, sir.
Sir.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Right on. Do you know why I'm talking to you?
Yeah, they got a problem in there.
Okay, what's going on?
No,
they called us, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I know they called you.
Okay.
I told them I'll be right there.
Okay.
Like they tripping in there, but they told me to leave and I left. I ain't got no problem with them, but they don't even be talking like that.
What happened?
I just asked for customer service, you know what I mean? I was checking out some jeans so I could buy it, and the lady grabbed them out my hand.
Which store?
At that store Buckle right there.
Okay.
And I wasn't even doing nothing. Like I wasn't even like. She just grabbed them out my hand and shit. And I'm like, what the hell?
I don't understand.
Okay.
What do you mean?
It's all good. I don't know. It ain't no big deal. Like I'm good with them. Like I'm already at the store. I'm good.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, man?
My name's Anthony Felix. I don't have no ID on me.
Okay. Have a seat for me.
What for?
Because I told you to. Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to them, obviously, while you hang out with another cop, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Okay?
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
I guess.
So they just grabbed your hand because you didn't get customer service or something?
They didn't grab my hand. They grabbed the jeans and stuff. I mean, I don't even know what the hell's wrong with them. I was trying to get the number, and I got mad because they grabbed the stuff out my hand. So I was yelling at them like, what the hell's wrong with you? I want customer. I want your superior's hotline and shit.
Okay. Do you have any idea on you at all?
No, but you guys have me in your system, Anthony Felix.
Okay. Is it Felix?
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday?
04/17/1981.
04/17?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which social? Okay. Is your ID out of Missouri?
No, Arizona.
Arizona. Were you yelling at them at all?
I mean, no, sir.
They called us. The only information I have is that you were cussing at them or causing a disturbance.
All them saying that I need to leave the store if I'm gonna talk to that guy. I said I just need customer service. I speak how I speak. You know what I mean? I'm not yelling at you right now, but I'm speaking loudly. So some people, they think I'm speaking loudly.
Okay. Okay. Where are you headed to now?
Down to the rest of the malls. We'll meet up with the rest of my peeps.
Okay. All right, Anthony, hang out with this officer right here, and I'll be right back. Hi, Megan. This is Officer of the Joplin Police Department.
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's going on with this gentleman?
Okay, well, I know I've seen him before, and he was stolen before at our other store before we moved into the new one.
Yep.
And he came in on the girl's side and beamlined for the $180 jeans. He did a walk around acting like he was just looking around.
Gotcha.
He was not. And then he grabbed all an assortment of a pile of jeans, which none of them were even the same size.
Yeah.
Which is also sketchy.
Oh, yeah.
So then, as he grabbed them, he was starting to walk towards the front of the store. I was like, oh, what else can I find? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm just going to look around. And I was like, oh, well, I'll take those jeans off your hands and hold them at the counter while you keep looking. And he got really offensive.
Yeah.
And he started beamlining towards the front. And so then I grabbed him. I grabbed the stack of denim out of his hands. And then he goes, what the fuck? That's bad customer service. Let me talk to your manager. And I said, well, I'm actually the manager in charge right now. And then he started cussing at me, called me a bitch, a cunt.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Was he, like, yelling it at you in the middle of the store?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like, raising his voice, and then a couple of my teammates were coming up, you know, to support me, you know, because I knew exactly what he was doing.
Right, right.
And then he got physical, like, he got real close to one of my other teammates and acted like he was going to, like, fight him.
Okay, okay. Megan, do you want to pursue charges?
I mean...
Because it sounds like you definitely have peace disturbance that since what he was saying to you. And then
I would, because I don't want him back in the store.
Okay, right on. And then I'll let him know that he's not allowed there anymore.
Hey, did you look him up? Do you by chance know his name? Because he had his mask on, we couldn't even see his face.
His name's Anthony Felix.
What's that?
Anthony Felix.
Anthony, A-N-T-H-O-N-Y. How do you spell his last name?
F-E-L-I-X.
F-L-E-I-X?
F is in Frank, E-L-I-E-X, Felix.
Well, I appreciate you guys being there urgently today.
No problem, yeah. Megan, what's your last name?
Yeah, he definitely got in one of my teammates' faces, like, real close.
Oh, yeah. No,
they thought he was going to throw down.
Yeah, well, I'll deal with that. What's a good contact number for you, or the store, or whatever one you want me to use?
Oh, yeah. I can give you my cell phone, and I can give you the store number.
Okay.
My cell phone is...
Okay. And then, I have the store one, I believe. What's your birthday, real quick? Okay, awesome. Okay, right on. Well, go ahead.
What did he have to say whenever you were questioning him?
He just said that he was upset with you guys because you guys had poor customer service, and he was looking at jeans and you took him or yanked him out of his hand and touched his hand and all that stuff.
I never touched his hand.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
I will tell you too, there was a girl in here before him. I don't know if they're together or not.
So he said at the mall,
weird.
He had a bunch of, in quote unquote, peeps at the mall. So I'm assuming he has friends around. If you see anybody that's looks like they would be with him or was around the same time.
I'm saying there was a girl in here earlier, and she was being very odd.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
She had short brunette hair, and she had a big face mask on more than normal, but she had rock revivals in the fitting room, but we all were keeping an eye on her, so we got the expensive denim back.
Yep.
But then she goes, oh, I'm going to go grab my checkbook, and she never came back.
Okay.
So I don't know if he tried to come in after her and was trying to get him.
Yeah, it sounds like it. If she returns and you don't want her there, and if you try to trespass her and she starts causing a problem, just call us.
Awesome, I appreciate you.
Yeah,
what was your
welcome.
name?
Officer Reed, R-E-E-D.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Do you have like an extension or anything?
You can just ask for me. You can just ask for me, honestly.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yep, not a problem. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Thanks for calling the Buckle. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Officer Reed again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hang up on you. I apologize for that. No, it's all good, and he's going to go to jail, so I appreciate you.
He is going?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. I appreciate you.
Yep. All right.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. I did.
Oh, on the phone?
Yes. So I don't want to walk that far. Will you stand up for me and put your phones down, please?
For what?
Just put your phones on the ground.
For what?
Whoa. We're not doing that. You're under arrest.
For what? For what? For what? No, for what though? No, just tell me for what though? Why are you arresting me? Why? Well, tell me why you're arresting me.
Stop.
Okay, hold on. I didn't do nothing wrong, sir. I didn't do nothing wrong though. Look, you just can't just come up and arrest me for nothing. For what though? For what for? Hey, calm down.
As you can see from Officer Reed's body camera, an attempt was made to try to place the suspect, Anthony Felix, under arrest for a misdemeanor charge of peace disturbance. As the suspect began to resist arrest, Officer Reed's body camera became dislodged from his vest carrier. During the struggle, one of the officers was able to activate a radio call for assistance, which prompted Joplin Dispatch to announce a Code 3 call for assistance. Corporal Cooper and Officer Reed continued to try to subdue the suspect, and the struggle went out of view of the body camera, which was now lying in the roadway. However, the audio recording from the incident continued to capture the chain of events. As the suspect continued to resist arrest, Officer Reed attempted to subdue the suspect with a taser. However, one of the taser probes struck the zipper on the suspect's jacket and did not make contact with his body. Therefore, neuromuscular incapacitation was not obtained. As the struggle continued, the suspect pulled a 9mm semi-automatic handgun that he had concealed on him. There was a struggle over the suspect's weapon, and during the struggle, the suspect shot Corporal Ben Cooper in his upper shoulder. This immediately caused Corporal Cooper to physically disengage the suspect. Officer Jake Reed then returned fire at the suspect, and the suspect began firing his weapon at Officer Reed. This exchange of gunfire was almost simultaneous. Officer Reed's gunfire just narrowly missed striking the suspect. However, two of the suspect's rounds hit Officer Reed, one in the forearm and one in the head, immediately rendering him unconscious. The suspect then immediately turned back to Corporal Cooper, and he fired one final shot that struck Corporal Cooper in the back of the head. During the shooting, Officer Reed discharged 4 rounds from his duty weapon, and the suspect discharged a total of 9 rounds. Immediately following the shooting, the suspect stole Officer Reed's Glock handgun and attempted to steal Officer Reed's Dodge Charger. However, the door was locked. The suspect then went to Corporal Cooper's Ford Explorer and was able to gain access and sold the vehicle as he fled the scene. The following video is from Corporal Cooper's patrol vehicle as the suspect flees. During his escape, the suspect has a hard collision with a concrete center median on 7th Street. This immediately activated the car camera system and also captures the 30 seconds of recording just prior to the collision. You will also be able to see the suspect just narrowly misses colliding with Duquesne Police Chief Jonathan White as he was responding to the officer's Code 3 assistance request. The suspect continued to flee until being located by Joplin Police near 15th and Rangeline Road.
Black male, we don't have any other description. 10 more units here. What unit is it? Yeah, we'll get that here emergency. There they are. 1051, I see him. O'Reilly's on range line. In Chili's parking lot. Come on, back on range line. Heading south. Heading down 15. 245. He's in Corporal Cooper's SUV. Back off him a little bit. Back off. Coming up to Murphy. Coming up to Murphy. Slow down. He's going to turn taking a right. Campbell Parkway. Slow down. Back off him. Back off him. Being at 2460. Back tire completely off. He's rolling on it. Slow down. Take a breath. Take a breath. Breathe. He's slowing right down.
Since the incident on March 8, we have learned that at this point in the incident, Joplin police officers still did not have a complete understanding of what exactly had transpired at the buckle between the suspect and Corporal Cooper and Officer Reed. As Officer Kirkland and Officer Wright were pursuing the suspect in Corporal Cooper's stolen patrol vehicle, the suspect began firing out of the back window. It is believed that the suspect fired 9 rounds at the pursuing officers, with 1 round striking the front grille of Officer Kirkland and Officer Wright's Chevrolet Tahoe patrol vehicle, and 2 additional rounds striking the front windshield. During the gunfire, Officer Kirkland leaned over to provide radio traffic. During that time, one of the rounds fired by the suspect struck his windshield and then struck the driver's seat headrest where Officer Kirkland was seated, just narrowly missing him by a matter of inches. Officers immediately stopped and began checking each other for injuries. Neither officer sustained wounds from the gunfire. The suspect continued to flee and began driving between houses in the neighborhood.
Doing 30 down Campbell Parkway. Are you good? Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Are you good? Yeah. Are you hit? Doing 30. Fire! 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 Shots fired! Shots fired. He's off-road, he's going behind the house. $251. The blue house right there. Let's drop this faster. Anybody give a location?
Incoming message.
As you can see, the suspect abandoned the stolen patrol vehicle in the front yard of a home in the area and fled on foot. The suspect can be seen running with weapons visible in his hands. Officers immediately descended to the area in an attempt to locate the suspect. During the response, Officer Rick Hershey responded and was alerted to the suspect's location by a resident in the area. As he stopped his patrol vehicle, the suspect continued fleeing on foot towards the west along Carolina Avenue and crossed Connecticut Avenue and was running toward an apartment complex. Officer Hershey gave this information out over the radio. Also responding to the area was Captain William Davis and Captain Trevor Duncan. They also observed the suspect running across Connecticut Avenue and responded quickly to try to apprehend him. As officers closed in on the suspect's location, the suspect attempted to steal a white minivan that was parked in between the apartment complex buildings and was not occupied. Officer Rick Hershey bravely used his patrol vehicle to box in the suspect's attempt to flee in the van, and during that time was immediately fired upon by the suspect. 1 round fired by the suspect struck the hood of Officer Hershey's Dodge Charger patrol vehicle, and the other round penetrated the front windshield and struck Officer Hershey in the left side of his face. Captain Davis and Captain Duncan were just pulling up in a Chevrolet Tahoe police vehicle when the suspect turned his focus away from Officer Hershey and began firing at Captain Davis and Captain Duncan. While actively being shot at, Captain Davis was able to return fire from the driver's seat of his patrol vehicle and struck the suspect, mortally wounding him and ended the active threat. Officers continued to maintain vigilance and gave numerous commands to the suspect, not immediately knowing his exact condition or intentions. During this time, it was realized that Officer Hershey had been struck by gunfire, and officers immediately began rendering assistance. Officer Hershey was evacuated from the scene and quickly taken to a local hospital for treatment. The following videos were captured from Officer Hershey's in-car camera and Officer Lacey Baxter's body camera. Officer Baxter had pulled up and exited her vehicle, and there was an active exchange of gunfire between Captain Davis and the suspect. I will again warn viewers that the following videos are graphic and may be traumatizing to some. Viewer discretion is highly advised.
The driver's door's open. Looks like he bailed out. Alright, you got canine.
I got him over here a block to the south. Apartments on Connecticut. White male, black jacket, black hair. He's trying to get into a van here.
Connecticut, shots fired. 904 Connecticut.
I can't see him!
He's in the driver's door. Can you back up? Can you back your charger up, please? He's on the ground next to a van. I think the backup guys couldn't get a visual on him.
He's on the ground! He's on the ground! It's him! It's him! Right here. I got an officer shot. We have wounds to his head. Hershey? Yeah. Are you okay?
I've been hit in the
Don't
face.
talk. No, I can see. Don't talk. You're okay. Just keep breathing. You're okay. We need him secured. I need help now.
We got Hershey. I've been hit.
He's in the head. It's in the face. It's in the face. I need medical right now.
It's in the face. Hold still, bud.
Roll over on your stomach. Hershey, are you hurt anywhere else?
No. Yeah, we need somebody here now. We got one that's shot to the face.
Can you? There's one in my back. There's one in the SUV. The SUV.
Which car? Get ready to move here.
The SUV.
I'm ready. Where are we going? Moving back behind that vehicle.
Okay, stand up. Can you stand up?
We're moving it. We're pulling back behind.
Let's turn him around. There you go. Turn him around.
You're going to be good.
Right here. There's a medical kit right in there. In the back.
Hey, 24 minutes.
If we don't have ambulance, he's bleeding really, really bad.
Okay. My car is right there. I can go. He only got me in the face. He only shot one shot.
All right, okay.
Okay. Have we got any of our guys down?
I don't know.
Okay. If you guys
Hershey was right in front of him.
I will go with this one right there. My car is right there. All right, let's go. You good, Hershey? Yeah, I got it.
Back. Hershey, get the door. Hey, you need help with you, Sarge?
Here, Hershey.
Yeah, here.
I'll get him.
Can you get on the other side?
Yeah.
Get on the other side.
Rick, how you doing?
Rick.
Good, man. Go. Stay with it.
He is. We got a detective with him.
remain hospitalized for the next 8 days before being released. He is still recovering from his wounds. As officers responded to Freeman Hospital, it was learned that Corporal Cooper and Officer Reed had suffered gunshot wounds and were in critical condition. Corporal Ben Cooper succumbed to his injuries at Freeman Hospital on Tuesday, March 8, 2022. Officer Jake Reed remained in critical condition until Friday, March 11, 2022, when his organs were donated to save the lives of others. I want to thank the officers of the Joplin Police Department for their bravery, dedication, and self-sacrifice they provide day in and day out. I also want to thank the countless other law enforcement, fire, and EMS agencies that came to the aid of our department during this time. To the citizens, businesses, and organizations from Joplin, the surrounding communities, throughout the region and the country, we greatly appreciate all the support and prayers given to these families, our officers, and our agency. Thank you and God bless.